So today I wanted to talk to you about rituals and that thing that happened in the concert. I don't know if you heard. So a ritual is the fastest way that we can manifest an intention. Rituals has been used in all religions, in all spirituality, in pagan, shaman, Muslim, Tibet, Buddhist, literally everywhere. Since the beginning of time, okay, remember that. Every time you want something, we make a ritual so that we can represent our intention, we can manifest it into reality immediately. So when, let's say that you want, I don't know, if you are a shaman and you want to call rain because your food is dying, the earth needs water, shamans make a ritual. They have an intention and they create with the elements. That intention is transferred into reality. So they will use dances, songs and fire, the elements and ashes, and they would do a ritual to manifest what they need, right? When a friend of yours is ill and you want to send some healing energy, let's say that you have a person that you love that is dying with cancer or something, we put that intention that we have in our head of, give this person good energies. So we light up a candle, physical, and we spell, we say a prayer, or we speak, and hoping that that ritual will bring some good energy into this person. Now, ritual is a neutral tool, so I've seen ritual of all sorts in my life. Good ritual and evil ritual. I've seen people taking picture of people, burn them, putting stuff on top of it. I've seen people doing voodoo with the doll. So, ritual is part of our knowledge since the beginning of time. We don't know anything else, and it's like it's still something that has been done today in 2021. Rituals are still very well alive, and that have to make you aware of how powerful they probably are if we have been doing them since the beginning of time, and in 2021 we are still using rituals. Church still use the ritual of symbolizing the body and the blood of Christ, and they make you eat and drink the blood of Christ during Mass. Are you all here? Now, the music industry is really aware of this. As I said before, ritual is a neutral tool. It's the intention that makes the ritual good or bad. Hollywood's and musicians that are in Hollywood, they know that, and they themselves use ritual for us to get trapped in what it's their intention. So when people ask me, why are you against, I don't know, certain kind of music, it's because I see behind rituals. I recognize rituals in the same way I could recognize my own hand in many pictures. Like, we have been using rituals since ancient time, you understand? And you can see the intention of music and spaces created. If you looked at all the videos of that concert, there are so many videos online, you can clearly see, like, they created that with a goal and an intention. But that is not only what's happening in that concert. In many other Hollywood stars, they use their music, they use elements, fire, smoke, intention, blood, so much blood they use in Hollywood. That woman, what is called, the one that made that whole gallery made of blood. It's like people lost the conception of who we are, and we forgot that we always been spiritual being before than science being. We were spiritual way early. We were spiritual and we were doing these rituals, and we're still doing them because that is what we are. When spiritual people tell you that we are currently in a spiritual warfare, that is not a lie. The music, it's meant to create things. That is the intention in which certain music has been created. And now, if you can understand, fine, otherwise never mind. But when I speak and I do my guided meditation, the intention is to make you feel good, and this is what you feel. Many times when we listen to certain music of like famous people, you will notice that after you listen to this music, you feel a little bit different. There are very famous songs of Beyonce or Rihanna that I still love, but because I'm really sensitive, there are literally songs that make me twitch. It's fascinating. It's the noise, the frequency, on the intention of certain music. It's called, my third eye is really open. It's really, really hard to deceive me, and I can hear this noise. This is a very disturbing, triggering noise that they put in many music, they put in many documentary, they put in the background of advertisement. So when you wonder why you are sad, when you wonder why you are depressed, and you have been watching a lot of TV, a lot of advertisements, a lot of very famous songs, there is not a coincidence if you are feeling like that. And because I'm a very sensitive being, it happened many times of people telling me, oh, I'm going to this concert today. And I'm like, okay, can I see what music is it? And I need 3 seconds or like 1 minute of any song. I just need to close my eyes and I can feel it. I can feel the line. It starts to move like and I literally twitch, like it seems like I'm ill or something. So alcohol, it's called spirit for a reason. Alcohol, it's called spirit because it's actually very easy to possess your spirit when you are drinking. And creating an environment with music that has a specific intention, music that put you out of alignment, smoke, alcohol, so that in a crowd of people, what do you think is that? What do you think is that if not a bloody satanic ritual? And when spiritual people speak and we try to, tell people, we try to say these things. Yes, celebrities are cool, okay, but what is their intention towards you? It's like, that is what you need to ask yourself. Why are we worshipping those celebrities? Why are we paying a ticket to be possessed during a concert? It's like, okay, the music is amazing, but what are their intention for me? And this is where people get lost. Is way beyond satanic. Satan doesn't exist if not an illusion. The devil doesn't have a name. The devil is not a man with horns. His name is not Lucifer or Satan. The devil is intention, and intention is in each one of us. If you have bad intention, you are the Satan. We don't have to. Oh yeah, Marina. Yes, that girl, Marina Abramovic. The first time I saw a video of her, I literally froze. And it was just a video on YouTube. So that's why we need to take a step back from illusions and fame and those music. Why are we following those things without asking, what is their intention towards me? Because I can make amazing music and then wishing secretly that my music kill everyone. You understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what does it mean? Removing the layer of illusion, of deception, opening your third eye. This is what opening the third eye really means. It's, can you stop doing things just because? And can you go a step more? And it's like, why? And with what intention? Exactly. This is what they do. They trade human being soul in exchange of fame. Now, I am trying to build a community, for example, but I will never reach that point to make a contract with the devil to have people that worship me. I prefer to be unknown in a corner of the street until I die. These people, they want success at the point, at the extreme of literally saying, okay, give me money, give me power, I give you human being soul. And for you is the same. We think that that is the only success that we can achieve because this is what the society offered us. So when you think about becoming successful, most people think about celebrities. It's like, oh yeah, I want to be like him or like her. But again, you do not watch behind what you see. It's like a curtain. These people might be successful monetarily. Inside, they're empty, dark, insecure, and they need drugs and alcohol to find a sense to their life. So, if I want to become famous, I don't want to give any soul away. And I recommend you to protect your energy by really thinking and asking yourself, why am I listening to this music? What do I know about this person? What is the real intent that this person have behind this music? When we say there is a spiritual warfare, we are not joking, and they will use any tool to make you trapped. They will use literally any tool: music, food, chemical trail, TV, sounds, hypnotizing advertisement, everything. And for Satan, somebody was saying about Satan before. This is the problem, is that they told us that Satan or Satanist, they are people that kill people behind the scenes. First of all, they are not called Satanists, and second of all, they are straight in front of our faces. They are doing it straight in front of our faces. They do not hide anywhere. So, for me, it's not that I don't want people to become a fan of they're like, oh, why don't you want me to listen to Beyonce? Don't you want me to listen to Justin Bieber? It's like, it's not that I don't want you. It's not that I don't want you to, but I know what's happening and why this music you like so much. And I know why you feel strange after you listen to this music. And I know what happens in those celebrity concerts. Because I'm a priestess and I do rituals myself, so I can recognize them really well. You know, I had a customer that works in a big sale company in London, and he and his whole company were using black magic in contracts. People are so naive we have been trained so much not to believe in magic, not to believe in rituals, even though they have been there since the beginning of time. And we don't even know when they use it. We've been so brainwashed that. So in this contract, and this guy was a salesman, and they constantly were using black magic in the contract. And how did I see it? Is because when I started to read it, some were my vision, because I'm just really sensitive to those things. So when I was reading it, some words were creating a pattern in the page, and at the end of the contract there was like a space with micro writing, and some of the words, they had weird accents, and I know that was not. They were using English, yes, they were using English, but they were, for example, there were an E with an accent on top, and he said, oh, it must be just like a mistake of the copy. But I knew that was a black magic contract, and they were selling. Basically, it was an app in which you do charity to support different things. And what happened is that this company was making money just by hooking these people with this charity, and literally they were hooked for lifetime. He was showing me people that were kept giving money to this charity for more than 80 years, all their life. And he was like, yeah, many people forget about that they did this. And I'm like, yeah, they forget about. No, they have been under a spell. So, rituals and black magic has been used way more than what you think, or way more than what you are aware of. And it's not all artists. I am an artist too. My art is not evil. Even though, coincidentally, do you think it's coincidentally that no one, I'm literally no one. I have more people that come to me and tell me that I am a demon compared to people that go to bloody, other artists. So it's not that all artists are evil. Again, it's about the intention that is behind every piece of art that we create. That piece of art contain an intention, contain a world, contain our emotions, our creativity, and many artists serve that in a golden plate for people, and other people have other intention behind their arts. So I just recommend you to use discernment when you listen, or when you go to concert, or when you go to gallery. Just pay attention, like, who are they? What do their song talk about? How do I feel after a song? Like, just remove this veil of illusion that we are creating, and just see what is. Exactly. It's not about good and bad. It's about intention. And people who are still caught up thinking that the devil exists, I don't know in what other language to tell you that the devil does not exist. We have inside the ability to be good or bad. The devil is inside of you. Every day we choose what intention to operate for. You go to work with intention to make money. You see a friend with intention to make them feel better. Sometimes you see a friend for your own selfish reasons. So we constantly emit out there intentions, whether they are good or bad. And of course, yeah, I speak about that a lot of time. Embracing our darkness simply means stop to be afraid of the devil because it doesn't exist, and embracing darkness, which is we are God and devil together in the same body. We are the dark and light. And so once you understand that inside of you there is the evil and the light, you will see that in other people is the same. They can be evil and they can be light. You understand? Oh yeah, I am a demon, yeah. I forget about that at times. Anyway, let's do some more breathing after those dark topics. Shall we breathe? Shall we bleed? Shall we bleed all together? What do you think about? Let's breathe. Right, so 3, 2, 1. Inhale with me. Hold it in and release. Inhale again. What's happening? Oh, thank you thank you so much for your donation anyway, and whoever checked my YouTube channel. I want to be way more present. I have a lot of ideas. I'm just a little bit in a mess. I'm trying to move house. It's just very complicated. But I will soon try to be a little bit more present so that we can have at least a session a day or something like that. So any donation is appreciated. Yeah, I'm not smoking cigarette. I'm still going crazy about that. I bought what is it called? Like hemp. It's like a tobacco replacement, basically. It's like hemp leaves, and I might have 1 or 2 of those a day, but nothing special. And the toilet tobacco. Yeah, in the past I bought like a replacement for tobacco that was called Gringo. It was like an online brand. I remember I rolled a cigarette and it felt like smoking incense. It was the most awful thing. I was like, I prefer to stay without cigarette compared to smoking this incense taste. Good, yeah. Just leave the cigarette alone. Let's leave stuff alone. Oh, the chewing gums. Yeah, maybe I should get them. Alright. Toilet tobacco. Yeah, it was a proper shitty tobacco. I mean, it was not tobacco. It was like dry leaves. But it tasted like incense. Yeah, we want to avoid that. So, for whoever is feel bad or whoever is feel anxious, it's a bad habit, but you need to take a step at a time, because sometimes it's like, oh, I want to stop smoking, and doing that crazy jump immediately might be not easy, but reducing them, this is how I did it. I reduced until I don't really like cigarette. I always had my joint, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna smoke cigarette, I'm just gonna smoke joints, some weed and dry leaves, like once a day or something. And that I found my balance. I think that one little joint a day calms me down, and tobacco, I don't need tobacco. The taste is generally awful. The taste is just generally, I don't know how people, I don't know how we smoke it, to be honest. Yeah, cut down slowly. This is what I did. I smoked like one cigarette in the morning and once afternoon, once in the evening, and then I realized I don't really need them. One joint a day is what I need at the moment. My beautiful divine being. Let me move some energy from you, okay? I hope you're enjoying the talk about the concert and the rituals. I just would like you to become more aware as a being of rituals. How to see them around you, how to see people do rituals straight in front of your eyes and you can't even be conscious enough to see that. Jill, thank you. I know you would listen to me. I'm so happy that I make you feel better, at least with your depression. So let me just move. You feel like my Labradorite, what do you mean? Inhale and exhale. No, they do not damage your DNA. They do not do that. They simply put you a tiny bit out of tune. So when you listen to certain frequencies of certain famous songs, your energetic field will start to just feel a little bit out of alignment, like almost triggered by something that is not really visible, so you can't really understand. It's like, and just silence will fix it all for you. So don't be afraid. It's not that this music stay with you for long. It's just, it breaks your energetic tunement, and it puts you a tiny bit out of tune. So, and then silence and meditation music, singing bowls and the noise of natures, and those things repair that energetic field. But TV, every single advertisement has that. Every single advertisement music has a ritual behind, is made with a ritual. There is an intention that is created through physicality to get something out of you. So people who make that kind of music, they want you to go at the concert, and then they sell your soul. Those advertisements, they want you to buy the product, and they want you to get hooked to that advertisement. And as I said before, there are even contracts that are done with black magic and rituals in general. So I just want you to become a little bit more aware of what you listen, what you sign. I want you to become more aware of the feeling of your body when it's exposed to specific kind of songs or TVs. Or it's like when people tell me, oh, you hypnotize me, and it's like, well, I'm not the first person who use technique of hypnosis. But the question is always the same. What is behind that intention? You can use hypnosis, but for what intention? You can use a ritual, but for what intention? You can use a spell, but for what intention? Those tools are neutral tools. They take a direction according to the reason why you are using them. You get me? I've got many videos, beautiful. My YouTube channel is open. You can pick one different every night if you want. Ow. Oh, you have it too. Nice. Let's inhale again. All in. Visualize this white light soothing you and calming you. I hope you enjoyed the session of this morning. I leave you now, okay? I probably will be, let me see, I think I will be live tomorrow morning again. Morning 12, something like that. You're welcome. Enjoy the day, my beautiful butterflies. Remember to smile. My powerful magician. Ciao, ciao.